Hello everybody, I'm Jada. Welcome to my first live ever. I'm so excited to be doing this. Basically, I'm going to be starting this new thing on my channel where I'm going to be going live once a week, every Wednesday at 3:30, 3:45 p.m. And I'm just gonna come out here, talk to you guys. If anybody has any questions, they can comment them down. I'll answer. If you guys just want to talk, anything, I'm at your disposal. Because this is the first live, I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself, some things that maybe you don't know about me, even though you watch my videos. So I am 16 years old. I am a student in high school. I'm in grade 11, and it was actually my first week of school a few weeks ago, which is really chaotic because after an amazing summer where you're just like living your life and doing basically nothing and going back to your wake up at 8:30 in the morning, go to school, come back, go to work, it's like ugh, and like super just annoying. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a grade 11 student in high school. I also work part-time. I teach little kids ballet at Baby School of Ballet. I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit more of that side of my life soon, so get ready for that. Yes, what else can I tell you guys that maybe you don't know about me? Oh, this you probably know, but I will tell you anyway. I speak 4 languages, so I'm fluent in English, Russian, French, and Italian. A lot of people ask me, how do you know these languages? Well, English I know because I live in Canada, live in Toronto, Canada. I know French because my parents sent me to a French immersion school where I did all of my subjects in French. So I picked up French very quickly, and I still study it at school now. A lot of people that aren't from Canada often tell me, oh, well, you speak French because you live in Canada. Well, no, because there's only one region in Canada that speaks French, like as their first language, which is like the Quebec region, and I'm from Ontario, so we don't speak French here as our first language. It's mostly English, and we just study French at school. Then I speak Russian because my mom is Russian, and I speak Italian because my dad is Italian. Alors oui, je parle aussi le français. Je parle le français, l'anglais, le russe et l'italien. Je parle le français parce que j'ai étudié le français toute ma vie dans l'école. Je parle l'italien parce que mon père, il est italien. Je parle anglais parce que je vis en Canada, je vis en Toronto, alors obviamente je parle l'anglais. Et finalement, je parle le russe parce que avec ma mère, je parle seulement le russe. E oui. Allora, ora vi spiego un po' come mai parlo tutte queste lingue. Lo spiegherò in tutte le lingue che parlo, così se qualcuno sa solo una delle lingue che parlo, capite? Allora sì, io parlo l'inglese, il francese, l'italiano e il russo. Sono canadese, sono nata in Canada e vivo in Canada, allora parlo l'inglese e anche il francese. Però non parlo il francese perché vivo nella parte del Canada che parla il francese. Parlo il francese perché i miei mi hanno mandato in una scuola dove fai tutto in francese, tipo matematica in francese, scienze in francese, una scuola francese praticamente. Sì, allora per questo che parlo il francese, perché quando dico alla gente che parlo il francese, tante persone pensano, ah, parli il francese perché sei canadese, ci sono tutte e due le lingue. Sì, ok, in Canada ci sono tutte e due le lingue, l'inglese e il francese, però nella parte dove vivo io nessuno parla francese. Se lo parli vuol dire che l'ho studiato a scuola. Poi parlo il russo perché la mia mamma è russa e russo era la mia prima lingua. Allora sì, e lo parlo ancora oggi con la mia mamma ogni giorno e vabbè. E poi l'italiano lo parlo perché il mio papà è italiano e poi tutte le estate sto in Italia, anche qualche volta durante l'anno vengo in Italia e allora lo parlo. И последнюю русский язык. Я разговариваю по-русски, потому что у меня моя мамочка русская. Я английский разговариваю, потому что я живу в Торонто. Французский разговариваю, потому что я в школе учила французский. И итальянский разговариваю, потому что у меня папа итальянский. Значит, да, это 4 языка, что я умею разговаривать. И люблю всех 4. И очень классно, что я на столько языках могу разговаривать. И я думаю, что это мне будет очень помогать в жизни. Надеемся. Anyway, so yeah, that's a little bit of the backstory of my language life. Yeah, it's sometimes a lot of people ask me, they're like, oh, like what language do you think in? And like what language do you talk in? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't really go through that mind debacle. Like, if I'm speaking in a language, I'm thinking in that language, and then I just speak in that language, I guess. I really do want to learn Spanish as well. Actually, a lot of people think I'm crazy for this, but one of my goals in life is to know 7 languages. I know 4 already, so I have 3 left. And let me just like explain to you my thought process for all of this. So I have English and French, which English obviously is known as a universal language. They speak it basically everywhere in the world. You know, it's very common. Then we have French and Italian, which help me out with the Europe side of the world. So France, we have French, Monaco, Switzerland, English, French, all those things. We have Italian, Italy, I don't know, just the European parts of the world. And then I have Russian, which is for obviously Russia and all the ex-Soviet Union countries of the world. But the reason why I want to learn another 3 is because I want to learn Spanish to help me complete the Europe side of the world. So I have English and French and Italian, which obviously go hand in hand with Europe, but Spain would help me with Spain and all of South America, because I got North America covered, English and French, I guess. If I learn Spanish, I'll get all of South America covered, and the only thing that I'll be missing is Portuguese for Brazil, but it's okay. And then it'll also help me cover Spain and Europe. So I'm gonna have 4 European languages down: English, French, Italian, and Spanish, and all of South America down too. And then I really want to learn Arab, or Arab, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, I really want to learn that language just to have all the Middle East covered, which I know people speak English in the Middle East, yes, but not only am I just in love with languages, like I love them. I think that's a really big part of why I love traveling so much, which we'll get into later. Yeah, I'm in love with languages. I'm in love with the different ways they talk, like expressions, the sound of them, music in different languages. I just love it. So I'm very intrigued by the Arab language. So I would really like to learn that, and also it would help me with the whole Middle East section of the world. And lastly, I'd like to learn any like Asian language. So either it's Korean or Japanese or Cantonese, like I would love to learn any of them to have the whole like that part of the world, which that's very difficult. Like I'm sure that Spanish would be not too difficult since I already have the background of French and Italian, which are both Latin languages, and so is Spanish, so it will conjoin and it will help. And Italian is very similar to Spanish, so I'm sure I wouldn't have too many problems with learning the Spanish language. But Arab and any Asian language is completely out of like my knowledge. Like it's a completely different alphabet. like, I'm pretty sure, again, I might be wrong, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that like in Arab you have to write the other way or read the other way, like it's not left to right, it's right to left. So like that also like is mind-boggling and would be so difficult, but it's something that, you know, I'm really interested in, and hopefully maybe one day I'll be able to pursue it. Yeah, even though, again, going back to the whole how like the Asian language and the Arab is like a completely different, it's just so different from anything that I've known. The most important thing for me isn't to like know how to write an essay in that language or know exactly how to read it or know exactly how to write it. Like, the important thing for me is to be able to hold up a conversation. If I were to ever travel to that country, I know how to get around, I know how to talk. Like, honestly, just talk. I could care less about writing or reading. Like, okay, reading maybe would be necessary to like read some signs or something, but like but what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but writing and reading I don't think is that necessary for the way that I want to know the language. You know what I mean? I don't want to know it so that I can write a book in it, or I don't want to know the language so that I can, I don't know, teach it to somebody else. Like, I just want to know it so I can communicate in it, and that's all. Because similar to, because actually not similar, fun fact about me that you probably didn't know is that I don't know how to read or write in Russian. Reading, I do. Okay, reading, we're like 50-50 there, but like I don't know how to write in Russian, which I wish I did. I wish I did because it's very handy, but I don't. And I don't think it's the worst thing in the world because, again, the most important thing for me in my eyes is to know how to talk. You know what I mean? If I find myself with a Russian person in front of me or with a person that speaks Russian, I'm not going to be texting them. I'm not going to be reading a book to them. I'm going to want to be able to communicate with them. So in my eyes, that's the most important thing. But it would definitely be handy to know how to read and write in Russian as well. Yeah, a lot of people actually don't know that about me. Every other language, I know how to read and write. Obviously, English, I know how to read and write. Live in Canada. French as well, and Italian as well. Because contrary to Russian, which is a completely different alphabet, Italian is very easy in the way that whatever way you think you write a word, you write it. Like, it's literally just like letter, the exact way you think you're gonna write it, you write it. Ora cambio a parlare in italiano così, perché sto parlando della lingua italiana. Stavo raccontando che una cosa di me che forse non sapete voi è che in tutte quelle 4 lingue che parlo non so leggere e non so scrivere in russo. Le altre 3 so scrivere e so leggere, però nella lingua russa non so scrivere e non so leggere. Leggere siamo tipo 50-50, quasi quasi siamo là, se mi impegno tantissimo ce la faccio, però tipo le parole difficili non ce la farò mai. E stavo dicendo che ovviamente vorrei sapere come scrivere e come leggere in russo, perché ovviamente se parlo con la mia mamma, con altra gente della mia famiglia, ci starebbe sapere scrivere e leggere, però nella mia testa la cosa più importante di sapere una lingua è sapere parlare in quella lingua, perché alla fine del giorno se ti trovi una persona davanti a te che parla una lingua, non è che stai lì a scrivergli un messaggio oppure leggergli un libro, ci provi a parlare. E stavo dicendo che in tutte queste 4 lingue, secondo me, la lingua più facile a leggere o a scrivere è la lingua italiana, perché, vabbè, in francese ci sono tutti quei accenti che non cominciamo neanche, oddio, guarda, la grammatica in francese è una cosa esaurita. In inglese è facile, però ci sono quelle parole che sono un po' difficili, come throughout, che è tipo difficile perché c'è la te, vabbè. E la lingua italiana secondo me è la più facile perché come pensi di scrivere una parola la scrivi, come pensi, mentre leggi una parola ha proprio senso mentre lo leggi, capito? Allora sì, io la vedo così. Сейчас расскажу это тоже на русском, потому что мы разговариваем про русский язык. Значит, что-то, что, может быть, вы не знаете про меня, это что я умею разговаривать на русском, да, но я не умею читать и писать на русском. Только чуть-чуть, ну прям чуть-чуть умею читать, ну прям чуть-чуть. А писать вообще не умею. И я бы очень хотела научиться писать и читать на русском, но в моей голове самая, как говорится, ой, не переходит мне слова, самая, не переводит, самая importance штука, самая important штука знать про язык, это как разговаривать на этом языке. Потому что если ты найдешь человека, что разговаривает на языке, ты не будешь им писать смс или там читать книжку им, ты будешь с ними разговаривать. Это почему я думаю, что разговаривать на языке это намного больше important, чем читать или писать на этом языке. Ну, я думаю, все три штуки очень хорошо. Anyway, let's stop about languages and move on to the other side of me that I think you guys know a lot about because it's what basically all my videos are about, traveling. Which leads me back to my other point. I think why I'm so connected to languages and like just in love with learning them and hearing them and важная. There you go. Thank you. Да, that's what I want to say. Это что я хотела сказать. Я думаю, самая важная штука это уметь разговаривать на языке, не читать и не писать. Anyway, back to English. Little swap. Why I'm so in love with languages and just learning about them and everything is because I'm so in love with traveling. I don't even have words to explain how much I love to travel. Traveling is one of my favorite things ever. And I get into a few debacles with my friends sometimes. They're like, oh my god, Jada, you want to go here, you want to go there. When I tell you I want to go everywhere, I want to see every single country in this world is a bit excessive, but almost there. Like I want to experience it all. I want to go to Japan, I want to go to India, I want to go to Hong Kong, I want to go to Russia, I want to go to Australia, I want to go to Thailand. Like I want to go everywhere because I find it's so magnificent how we all live on this world, okay? We all live on this sphere, to say, and we're all humans, but we all have completely different cultures, completely different ways of living, completely different trains of thought. Just every country, or even every region of every country, is completely different, and we're all still the same. Like we're all humans. We all, you know, either go to work every day or go to school every day. Obviously it differs, but I just find that so magnificent. And the fact that, you know, we can just sit on a plane and fly half across the world and get the opportunity to see that. Obviously, if you have the opportunity, I just find it magnificent. And if I could, I would do it every single day. Like if I could, I wouldn't be here right now in Toronto. I mean, I'd be somewhere else giving you guys a live stream from, I don't know, on top of the Burj Khalifa, like anything. So yeah, I think that is why I'm so like that ties in with the languages, because obviously traveling can be frightening for some people. Me, thanks to the fact that I speak 4 languages, especially English being one of them, I feel comfortable going to somewhere else or going to a country that maybe I've never been to before, because I know, okay, well, hopefully the person that I run into will know one of the 4 languages that I speak, and if they don't, hopefully we can find like a in between something, you know what I mean? Maybe they speak a little bit of French with a little bit of Spanish, and we can like try to understand it ourselves. Obviously these days we have Google Translate, so that's absolutely fine. But yeah, because of the fact that I have this amazing gift, it's not too frightening for me. But I know a lot of people are frightened, you know, to go to a country that they've never been to before, in a country that they don't understand the language, in a country that maybe everything is completely different from what they're used to, and that is why they stop themselves. You know, I'm sure almost everybody wants to go to Europe, go to Paris, go to Italy, have some pasta, but maybe not everybody is as intrigued to go to India or Japan or China, you know what I mean? But me personally, which I think you guys understood, I would so want to do that, like so much. It's one of my dreams to go literally everywhere. And obviously what would be the best of the best is to go somewhere and stay there for quite a bit of time, like I'm saying a month, because I think it's really different when you visit somewhere as a vacation and maybe you stay there for 5-6 days and you still, you know, you're still in your own habits, you know, you still are kind of your own person, and the way that you would act in your country, just kind of touring another one, but you know what I mean? But I think if you're there for a longer time, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, you really start to embody the person that lives in that country. You start doing more local things, you know, the way that everybody's like, oh my God, go here if you want to act like a local, you know what I mean? But I think it still takes time for your body to get used to being somewhere. So what would be the most amazing thing ever is if I'd be able to travel everywhere for like 3 weeks a month, so I could really embody like a resident that lives in that country, to be a local for a little bit. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to go on to all my dream travels and bring you guys with me and do a few videos and a few lives there. I think that would be amazing. Because also, let's say to some people that maybe don't have the opportunity to go on some crazy trip for 3 weeks, the fact that I would be able to do that and share it with you guys would be the best thing ever, which is a little bit why I have this channel. I get to go thanks to my family on these great trips. This summer I was in Italy, visiting my dad, visiting my family, with my family, and I know that not everybody has that privilege, so the fact that I can share a little bit with you guys, do some videos, do some shorts, you know, is really amazing. Like, I think this whole world of networking and everything is really amazing, because even me, you know, I get to go on my phone, I get to look up some inspiration, some people I see that are in Turkey, for example, and I kind of feel like I'm with them. And even though I know that I can't go to Turkey right now, I'm like, it's okay, maybe one day I will, but for now I get to, you know, live through the network. So I really hope that that's the way that you guys feel when you watch my videos, hopefully, or my shorts. Hopefully you guys, you know, experience a little bit of what I'm experiencing through my videos. Yeah, so currently, I already said this, I'm in Toronto because school started. I will maybe be going on a trip quite soon. I don't want to say anything about it yet because it's not for sure yet, but hopefully it will happen, and I'll bring you guys along with me. Yes, then obviously New Year's, hopefully we'll be going on a trip, so I can bring you guys with me as well. March break, hopefully, and then summer, of course. Yeah, again, if you guys have any requests on any videos, or maybe if you guys want me to talk about more in detail of any of my prior destinations that I flew to, you guys want me to do like a video maybe more explaining everything, make sure to comment down below and let me know. Yeah, if you guys want to see anything specific, because I love to share in more detail about my trips, because this summer I did do Paris and Italy, and obviously Italy is a bit it's a different kind of trip because Italy is really, it's my second home. And so again, I really embody an Italian resident. I don't really treat it like a vacation, say it so. Like, I don't, like, I'm not there for a week, I'm there for 2 months, you know what I mean? So obviously it would look different if I was there for a week, if I was there for 2 months. So I really know a lot of local places, and I really just embody that Sardinian glow. So I'd love to share more about that. And then I did spend 5 days in Paris with my mom, which is amazing, which is a little bit more touristy, a little bit more walking around the streets of Paris and, you know, doing that touristy stuff, like getting that hot chocolate from Angelina and getting, like, I don't know, that croissant or like a pain au chocolat, you know. So it was definitely 2 completely different trips. And that's what I love about sharing things with you guys, because I can show you guys one side and I can also show you guys another side, and you can, you know, even pick for you what you like more, what you would rather do, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I love talking about travel. It's literally so amazing. It's just my favorite thing ever. Obviously, the videos on my channel are not only about travel. They are, I have been posting a lot about travel because that's what I have been doing lately. But obviously now that I'm back in Toronto, my life has changed back to reality, so to say, and I'm not traveling right now. So I will definitely want to show you guys some bits and pieces of my life now, because from what it looks like right now, all I do is travel. But trust me guys, that's not it. I'm telling you, came back from school today at 2:45. I'm doing this live stream. Wednesdays is one of the only days, not only days, like, it's one of the few days that I don't work. I am a working girl, a school girl. Yeah, I have a lot of things on my plate, just like any stressed teenager out there, or any stressed non-teenager. And you know, unfortunately, we can't just party and travel all year long, which sucks. But yeah, I would love to show you guys also a little bit of my life right now, because it's very different. But I think that's important, you know, having very different dynamics in your life. That's what keeps life interesting. You have to party hard, but you also have to work hard, because when you work hard, you get to party hard. If you don't work hard, you won't be able to party / relax hard, you know? You have to have balance in life, which is what I always say. Balance is the key to success. Obviously, do things that make you happy, but don't be scared to be a little bit stressed out and a little bit wind out of your day every once in a while, because hard work pays off all the time. And that's what my amazing parents have always taught me, that hard work pays off, because thanks to all the hard work they did throughout their lives, I get to now live the good life that I do, travel as much as I do, and yeah. Anyway, it was so nice doing this live. It was so nice doing this first live ever. Again, I will be coming back every Wednesday from anywhere 3:30 to 3:45 p.m. So join in if you'd like. Comment, questions, anything. If you guys just want to talk, if you guys are stressed, this, that, anything you want, let me know and I'm here for you. Merci beaucoup pour regarder cette live. C'était mon premier live, alors c'était un peu étrange pour moi. Je vais revenir tous les mercredis à les 3:30. Alors, si vous voulez venir à le prochain live, c'est mercoledì alle 3:30. Grazie ragazzi tantissimo per guardare questo live. Era il mio primo live, allora ero un po'... però sono felicissima. Tornerò ogni mercoledì alle 3:30 o alle 3:45, intorno a quelle ore là, per mezz'oretta. Allora, se avete qualsiasi cosa a domandarmi, se volete parlare, se volete fare amicizia, fatemi sapere e speriamo che ci vediamo prossimo mercoledì alle 3:30, 3:45. Ну все, спасибо большое, что вы посмотрели мой лайв. Я буду выходить на лайв каждую среду в 3:30. Значит, если вы хотите просто со мной разговаривать или что-то меня спрашивать, пишите в комментариях. И я вас увижу в среду. Спасибо большое. Пока-пока.